Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family and the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Every single one of them will pay for taking advantage of what you didn't know. Getting over on you is going to cost them. What you didn't know should not have been used against you. But there are those who will try to get over on those who they see don't know something. Taking your kindness for a weakness and playing games with you because you can see the best in people. You see good in people. You look for the good in people. You look for the best in people. And this person saw this. And they took note of that. And they decided to use it against you without realizing it's going to cost them. Whatever they got from it, whatever they were able to come up off of, I hope that they're enjoying it. They may have got you for this or got you for that or tried to cheat you in some type of way. But what they don't realize is they end up causing more bad for themselves than good. This person missed out on an opportunity. This person missed out on an opportunity that they'll never be able to come up off of. This person has messed up an opportunity that they'll never be able to come back from. And people just fail to realize that. This person was too serious about getting a quick gain. They want to get something easy, quick, and fast, not knowing it's going to bite them in the ash. All right, ash, like ash from a fire. It's going, no pun intended. It's gonna hit. It's gonna get them. So the little bit that they were able to get from you, because that's what these people do. They try to come up quick off someone. They try to use you for a get-rich-quick scheme. They try to take advantage of your good nature without realizing that they're causing themselves a lot of trouble. And they're doing more bad to themselves than good. This person missed out on a great opportunity. This person missed out on a great opportunity to know someone amazing, know someone that could help them, to know someone that they could do business with. They gave all that up. All right, similar to certain people who come to help, claim to help, but are only there to extort, are only there to scam. And it's like, if you're in the line of helping people and you go to scam someone and you take someone's good nature and you take their kindness for a weakness, that's going to come back and that's going to bite that person in the butt. And karma is not going to be on their good side. Karma is not going to be paying a positive visit. You have good karma, you have bad karma. You put good things out to the universe, you'll be blessed. You put bad things out to the universe, it's going to come back in ways that are past finding out. Because God works in mysterious ways. You do something to somebody on a Friday. You do something to somebody any kind of day. By next week, something goes wrong in your life, and you don't know why. You don't know how. That's what you put out last week. It made its way right back to you. And that's what they fail to realize. That little quick $100. That little quick however much money. They thought money was more important than a connection. They thought money was more important than a friendship. Now, when I say that I love money, it's not the way one might think. It's to have it come into your life and to have it make its way into your life, not to compromise your moral standards or to lose all your integrity for a quick gain. And that's what this person did. This person put their morals to the side, put their integrity to the side. They put their standards to the side just so they could try to get over on you and pull this get rich quick scheme, which didn't even get them anywhere. And now this person is going to be suffering even more, because people who already had, you don't really find too many people. There are those out there. I'm not saying they're not, but people who aren't on a corporate level doing illegal things don't have to do bad things to get money if they already have it. Because what I was going to say is people who have money don't necessarily have to do things like that. But there are those that still do. But this person has made a big mistake. They traded a good relationship, a good friendship. They traded knowing someone that could possibly help them in some type of way over a quick gain. People will lose all they have, lose something good, lose something that could have done something for them just to get something temporarily right now. You want to avoid people who just got to have it right now. You want to avoid people who just got to have it quick, fast. Unless it's a quick, fast, positive way to like a mental way, like being creative, being artistic, putting something out. You know, the internet moves fast. There are people who are being successful, like myself. There are people who are being successful. They'll create something. They'll put something out, and then, you know, things may work out for them. But then you have those who, they do something, it may go slow. Slow is better than no. But still, whether if things are going slow for you and not as fast as you want, that doesn't mean you sacrifice your integrity and your standards and your morals to make a quick gain, to increase your finances in a way to where it decreases somebody else's. That's not what time it is. That ain't good. That's not what we're doing. It's not what I'm doing. It's not what you should be doing. Because these things always come back to ruin the person. People will build themselves up into this great, magnificent thing. Everyone knows them. But they done stepped on all these people to get there. And eventually, they come falling down, come crashing down. And as the saying goes, the same people you see going up are the same ones you see coming down. So all the people that a person will step on to get somewhere, all the people that someone would do dirty to get somewhere, they're going to be the same people that they see on their way back down. So when a person is doing something to someone else so they can get somewhere that's not helping the other person at all, what they fail to realize is that they're setting themselves up and they're trapping themselves. And they're making themselves stuck, because God doesn't bless people like that. The devil might. You might hit it big, quick, rich and fast over something that caused someone else a loss on purpose. Now, if someone is working with you and it works out for them and it doesn't work out for you and everything is on the up and up, sometimes, God forbid, that may happen. Mine worked out, yours didn't. What happened? Hey, I didn't have nothing to do with that. You know, sometimes there are situations like that. But when you are trying to do something with someone and the person is a snake and they either lied or they faked you, you know, they tried to act like they were down with you and associated with you and wanting to do business with you instead of what they really intended, which was to rob you blind in some kind of way or remove what you have and have it placed in their hand or pocket or a bank account. That person is untrustworthy and their actions aren't any good. And this person is not to be trusted. Again, all right, this person is not to be trusted. There are people who will give people like this a second chance. There are people who will give people like this a second chance. Not me, not today. I'm not giving anybody like this a second chance. You're not getting over on me like this. I mean, I'm not even letting it happen one time. But sometimes there's things that you can't control that you're unsuspecting of. So after they happen, you learn from the experiment. That's what it is. Sometimes that's what it is. You learn from the experiment experience and you don't do it anymore. All right. But it's going to cost this person. They thought they got away smooth-handed. I mean, they thought they got away smooth criminal style. They thought they got away scot-free. But what ended up happening was they're going to end up empty-handed. This person is going to end up losing it all, and they're going to end up back where they started from, with nothing, empty-handed. They're going to end up back wishing they never did that to another person. Once it comes back and it hits them, they're going to wish that they weren't that type of person. It's going to be a learning experience for them and you. People cannot be so trusting with those who want to do business with you. You have to thoroughly do research on people before you invest your money in them. Don't allow people to sell you a dream and tell you that, oh, I want to help you. Oh, we're going to do business. Oh, we're going to reach mass success. Just give me this. Just give the money. Just give me this money and I'm going to do this and do all that. And no. Don't let these people walk away with your money and you don't go with them. No. All right. Do not give people your money without ever getting anything. And I know this is common sense, but in some cases, your trust is, they massage your trust muscles, get you to believe in them, get you to think that you're actually about to do some real business. And this person is just about to do some real business, all right, but they don't intend on including you in it. But every single one of them will pay for that. Taking advantage of what someone doesn't know, it does happen. It's all fun and games until that karma comes back and that person has to live through the financial burden that they just put on someone, or whatever type of burden that they put on someone, because it's going to come back. Trust and believe that. You don't have to worry about it or go to handle it. It's going to come back to them. It's going to smack them right in the face. They took advantage of you for what you didn't know. But now this is a lesson and a blessing, because now you can take what you didn't know and you can go learn from it. You can learn from this experience and you can make sure that it never happens again. You may have to cut out some people, like if there's a middleman, if you're doing something And maybe, maybe you thought you could get by using somebody's services. You thought maybe it was a life hack or a shortcut. But when you are involving your money that you're investing, savings and things like that, well endowed investments, you're going to want to thoroughly do research before you just go in, not to say blindly, but before you just go in and just invest in someone. Find out who this person is. What's the policy if things don't go right? I just had an important meeting the other day where we were discussing contracts and how contracts are very vital for your survival. This video isn't about contracts, but it's pretty much the same principle. If a person doesn't know what they're doing and they sign a contract, you just set yourself up to get taken advantage of. And it's the same thing in life. If you invest your time and money and effort into something and you're not knowing what's going on, you're blindly putting your faith and trust into another person, especially if you don't even know them or have done any research on them. That's not wise. And you watching this video may say, you know what, that's common sense. But sometimes when you're in a predicament, sometimes when you're tired of life, sometimes when you're tired of the situation that you keep having to be in, you feel stuck. This is why it's good to not feel stuck. This is why it's good to not be impulsive. This is why it's good to make wise choices and wise decisions with your finances and when you're investing and when you're in a situation to where you may trust someone with your money or with your time or with your resources or your idea or your beat, your clothes, your recipe, whatever it is you're doing. Whoever is working with you, you need to know about this person. You might want to, talk to him on the phone for a little bit first. Get to know him first. You might even go as far as to become an expert on him if you feel the need to. Because you want to make wise choices with your money, and you want to make sure that if you're investing in someone, you're not going to get beat. You're not going to get burnt. There are plenty of people out here who, they pretend to be something. They pretend so that they can get a person's trust. They can get someone hoping in them. And then they'll disappear. So you have to not be desperate. And sometimes when we're in a situation to where we need some assistance, we need some help, we need to pray more versus to just be impulsive and just, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to invest in this. I'm going to trust this random person because they seem like they know what they're talking about. You have to be careful, and you have to choose wisely whose business is good for you and whose business is best for your business, because it's not just them doing business. They may have the business, they may have the information, they may be able to do for you what you need done, but it's your business as well. All right? Because not only do you need their business, but they need your business. Because you're the one who has the finances that's about to invest in themselves, and you're trying to make the right investment in yourself. So you want to so you don't waste your time and you don't waste your investment. You want to make a clear-minded, well thought out decision. Don't rush into decisions with your money, because people will try to take advantage of you. And not try, they will. There's some sharks out there, and they're hungry, and they're willing to swallow up, bite, chew anything that crosses their path. It's some folks out there that's starving. It's some folks out there that just want to take. There's some folks out there that's just career criminals. I ain't hating on nobody. Get it how you live, but you're not gonna get me. And then that's all I'm saying. And nobody on this channel is going to get got by the good graces of God. All right. So every single one of them will pay. All right. They will pay. You put a lot into this person, and you thought you were putting something into yourself by putting something into them. They may have fooled you into thinking that there was going to be some type of return on your investment. This person wasn't 100. This person lied. They may not have given you your money back. They may have taken the investment and ran with it. All right. They may not have called you back. You know, some people, they like to have you invest in them, and then they'll just disappear and never return your phone calls. And then who knows how much is just gone. And it's like for all that for nothing. But whatever they did, you have to be more careful, because you play a part in this too. You have to hold yourself accountable and be responsible, and thoroughly do research on people, look up people, look into people, make sure you're dealing with someone real that actually really wants to help you, not just saying that so that they can get your money. People will say anything to get your money. They will. People will say anything to get your money out of your pocket into their hand. They will tell you they got your back. They'll tell you, they'll tell you everything you need to hear. They will make you think that y'all are blood related, fresh out the womb together. They'll try to get you to feel that comfortable. Blood brothers. Yes, they will. All right, the only blood brother they're looking at is Andrew Jackson, Benjamin Franklin, and Theodore Roosevelt. It's the only blood brothers they looking at. Long as you got those, and long as you got those, you're their brother. As soon as you don't have them anymore, they look at you like the other. So there may have been some things you didn't know. They may have gotten over on you. Well, you're going to have to get over it. And also, we're going to make this another video. You're going to be able to get that money back. And I know how to get back all the money that's owed to you. And I'm going to drop a video on how to get back money that's owed to you. Jobs that won't pay you, people that won't pay you back. Maybe some way or somehow you got cheated by the system. I'm going to make a video on how you can make that money work its way back to you in some way, form, or fashion. And this is real. All right. But we're not going to get too deep into that in this video before we finish up. But they're going to pay. They tried to take advantage of you, and now they're missing out. They're going to pay in more ways than one. They're going to pay by never, ever getting the chance of doing business with you again. You do business right. The type of business that you like to do, you're straight up with people. And you're not going to cheat anyone. You're not going to do anyone dirty. You're not going to try to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. You're not going to try to get anything from anyone without their permission. You're not going to be a sneak or a snake or a fake or a fraud, because you know that if you were to do something like that, it would be bad business for you. But people who do bad business, they don't care about their image. They don't care how people view them, because they know they have a network of thieves. They know they have a network of crooks. And if that's how they choose to operate, that's how they choose to operate. But when it comes to doing bad business, I'm talking about bad business crooks, people who don't do good business, Shout out to everybody that does good business in their line of business, whatever that line of business may be. But don't do anything before praying to God, asking to Him for counsel, asking for Him, pray over yourself, pray over the idea, pray over the money, pray God to reveal this person's spirit to you. And the thing is, this takes patience. And we have to be patient and not be so eager to be successful. Success takes time. Success, you need patience. Success isn't going to happen as soon as you want to be successful. It will happen. It's just not going to happen as soon as you want it to happen. So you have to realize that it's a process, and you have to not cheat yourself and not try to avoid the process by taking shortcuts. All right, there are tons of people out there just waiting for you to give them money so that way they can misuse you. If you're going to donate your money, or if you're going to give your money to someone, make sure it's a worthy cause. Or if you're going to get help from someone, make sure it's a legitimate business. Instead of investing in some get rich quick, somebody to do a flip, invest in some books to learn a skill, and invest in a class. So that way you'll be able to learn how to fish, and you can feed yourself for a lifetime. And invest your money in things like that. Don't invest your money in these people who tell you that I can get you more money, or I can do this, or I can do that. If you're going to teach me something and I'm paying you for it, then make sure, if you can, sign something to where if this person doesn't teach you everything they say they're going to, they can get in trouble for that. Or it's going to be, they owe you a refund, or they're going to have to give you your money, or pay the person afterwards. After they help you, then you pay them. Or half now, half later. You have to be wise, and you can't be so fast with your money. I know they're showing everybody winning. I know they're showing everyone being successful. The internet makes things look like life is one big party, and nothing can go wrong. And that's not a bad mindset to have. But you still have to be prepared and have enough acorns put up, so that way when things, when it's life doesn't look like much of a party, you'll still be able to have a good time. You like that, right? I did too. But people will cheat others to get ahead. Let's not act like that's not real. Just because someone says they understand your struggle, just because someone says they understand where you're coming from, just because someone says they understand what you've gone through, they could have gone through all of that and still be a cheat and still be a snake. All right, there are fake empathetic people out there who have been through things that are scarred and scorned and just ready to take it back out on the world. There's all types of people that you're going to come across when you do business, and that's why you have to take your time and get to know folks, because you never know what type of spirit a person really has until you spend a little time getting to know them, talking to them. And also look to see if this person has any reviews. Look to see if there's any reviews on this person. Look to see if they've done business with other people. If they have, contact those people if you can. Get their social media, contact them, and ask them, how's this person's business? What did this person, what services was this person able to provide for you? And if they did, was it worthwhile? How did what they know help you change your life? Because we sometimes, with social media, sometimes with life in general, we get tired of our situation. We want better immediately. All right, this social media will have you wanting to win right now, and just say, forget the process. I want to have stacks right now. I want to have bands right now. I want to be able to pour a bottle of champagne on my car and throw money all over it right now. That's what social media. That's where social media has a place. Social media will have a place in your mindset to where some people think that's a reality. I could just do this and then I'm gonna be winning right now, immediately, today, all because this move I'm about to make. If you know that to be true and you trust the person and you know everything is good, and hey, if you got a situation like that, I'm not hating on you. God bless you. But you got to think about it. Sometimes, if not most of the time, when things are too good to be true, they usually are. Sometimes when things are too good to be true, they usually are. And people will take advantage of people who are out looking for something quick, easy, and fast. So, be wise, make wise decisions, pray over your money, pray over your finances, pray over your decisions. Ask God to help you. Choose the right people. And always ask God to remove the wrong people. And always ask God to allow you to meet all the right people for all the right reasons. So that way, even if something does go wrong, it'll be a lesson. You'll learn from it, and that will end up being a blessing for you as you move forward with your business and your ideas and your investments and what you choose to do. All right, so that's all I have for this video. I'd like to thank you for watching. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light, and prosperity. And we out.